welcome to this Thursday night in the NBA, right here on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. On our sideline reporting tonight, Allie LaForce. Here's what the Minnesota Timberwolves have lined up on their schedule. On Friday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. And then on Sunday, they'll go up against Tyrese Halliburton and the Indiana Pacers.
In that game against the Lakers, it's going to be their 6th contest on the year. Fans will be curious to see how this team continues to form as the season goes on.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Siakam and Jackson make up the inside pair. They're going with Mathurin and Nesmith on the wing. And it's Nembhard in at the point. And for the Timberwolves, guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. Up at the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. And it's Gobert in at the center, filling out the middle. And with every new season, DB, there's always a great sense of optimism around the NBA.
It's such an exciting time. Every team comes in with a clean slate. You've put a ton of work into your offseason in terms of individual skill development. There's a lot of optimism, and so much has yet to play out.
So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. Randall left side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good D by Siakam. Now the Pacers with it. Here's Mathurin, and that one is hammered home.
And you see that extra gear with Mathurin. Gets him to the rim in a blink.
And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, I caught up with the Timberwolves head coach. We got to talking about Pascal Siakam. I'll be honest, I love his game, coach said, but we have to look for ways to stop him. I'm hopeful we can disrupt his rhythm and push him off his spots. So not letting Pascal get what he wants is the game plan here. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that.
Yeah, McDaniels has made himself a legitimate option from three-point territory. What a look there.
Siakam, right side. Pass to Jackson. Gobert with the block, and they'll keep possession. Mathurin passes to Nesmith. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Mathurin, good. Mathurin's got his second basket.
This young man has such confidence. Benedict Mathurin right at the buzzer of that shot clock. Nicely done.
Nembhard against DiVincenzo. Randall outside. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Well, you cannot sleep on Julius Randle. Catch and shoot jumper. Okay, Julius, we see you.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Siakam outside. Outside Mathurin. Scoring his third straight basket in 3 tries.
What a great start. They've only missed one thus far.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, the Timberwolves this summer signing extensions to keep their elite front court intact. In bringing back Julius Randle and Naz Reid, they maintain a team strength, one that seems more necessary than ever in the loaded West, guys.
You got it, making the commitment. Okay, Shams, thanks for the report. There's Siakam, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Pass to Nembhard. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Well, don't forget, Andrew Nembhard, 6'5". That little bit of contact will not deter him.
Randall surveying the D. And Randall throws it down.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Pass to Nembhard. Outside Mathurin. Here's Jackson. Gobert with the block.
Well, this is the very prototypical defensive anchor. This is what Rudy Gobert brings on a nightly basis.
DiVincenzo kicks to Edwards. Over Mathurin. Edwards, no good. Pacers have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway.
Such a selfless play by Aaron Nesmith. This guy is a very team-first guy.
For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Now here's Edwards. Really played well against Portland in his last outing. Here's Randall. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Jackson, a screen on Randall. To the paint. And there's Jackson on the assist by Siakam. Siakam's got 3 assists in the game. Timberwolves trail. And timeout called by Chris Finch. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Siakam. Great showing for him last season. Around 20 points per game last season. 7 rebounds and 3 assists. And it's nice to be able to bring someone with his defensive skill set off the bench.
I think, in fact, to win a championship, you usually need a guy like this on your roster.
Here is Edwards. Nothing on the board. Here's Jackson. Gobert with the block.
One of the best to do it. Gobert adds another block to that career total. Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through. Taking what the defense gives you. Exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
Siakam passes to Nembhard. Outside Mathurin. Going inside.
And strong off the bounce. Mathurin will keep coming. This kid is willing to challenge him.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Indiana.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
No good on the free throw. And they say in today's game, Doris, no lead is safe, and that's especially true when you're playing the Pacers.
The comeback kings we saw in last year's playoffs, Kevin. They conjured up some of the most remarkable turnarounds in NBA history and the most unprecedented run of game-winning shots we've ever seen.
And Doris, Rick Carlisle, now in his second stint, is the head coach of the Indiana Pacers.
But he is a basketball lifer, Kevin. Over 2 decades as an NBA head coach, he has seen it all. Remember the 2011 title win in Dallas. His guidance has been a key to this Pacers' recent success.
And he uses the glass on the layup. McDaniels got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, Jaden McDaniels with a very good sense for when he should look to score it, especially in the painted area.
Nembhard against DiVincenzo. Pass to Siakam. Back to Nembhard. Just 5 on the clock. Jackson setting the pick here for Nembhard. Nailed from three-point land. Nembhard's got his second bucket.
You can see how comfortable Nembhard is operating in pick-and-roll action, just taking what's available.
Three-pointer, Randall. It's rebounded by Indiana. Last time they met was in Minnesota, where they beat the Timberwolves.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
You wonder if they're looking to take control of this one early. And when you have more talent, you want to keep the other guys from gaining any confidence.
Mike Conley's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. Indiana moving the ball around. Jackson with the screen. That's a 2 for Mathurin. And the dunk by Jackson.
impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Following the score by Indiana. Kept alive. And Gobert kicks to Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Well, if the basket is within reach, Julius Randle understands how to finish.
Indiana leading by 4. Nembhard the pass to Mathurin. Jackson setting the pick here for Mathurin. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Boy, he's heating up fast coming out of the gate. 4 out of 5 from the field.
Here's Randall. 9 points in the game so far. Puts it up from 15. Nembhard grabs the board. Pass to Nesmith. Stolen by Michael Conley. Randall outside. Back to Conley. Out left to the wing. Poked away. Nesmith with the ball. Conley picks him up. Nesmith with the ball. Hasn't made one yet. Jackson finds Siakam. Jackson setting the pick here for Siakam. 5 to shoot. Pass to Nembhard. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of the
How about Anthony Edwards, the bounce? Go ahead, Ant.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Indiana leading by 4. Out to the wing. Now, here's Nesmith. 12 points his last outing. It's Nembhard on the wing, covered by Conley. And during his brief career, Andrew Nembhard has shown he has a sense of the moment.
Kevin, there are certain guys who want to hide in the corner if the game is on the line. Not Andrew Nembhard. He is fearless in late-game situations. He's hit multiple big-time shots already. He's got a little bit of that it factor.
shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
What you love about Andrew Nembhard is you can play him at either guard position. You know that defensively he is going to guard every single night. And maybe the best thing, guys, he is not afraid of big spots.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Obi Toppin's checked in for Aaron Nesmith. And Shepard subbed in for Benedict Mathurin. And both free throws good for Nembhard. Endorsed for the Timberwolves 2 consecutive trips to the Western Conference Finals.
Kevin, this is by far the franchise's most successful era to date. But of course, they are not satisfied. Anthony Edwards desires a championship because he wants to be considered amongst the all-time greats.
With the break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard to show us the league's best shooting teams last season. In third, the Pacers.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
Here's Conley. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Shannon. Over Shepard. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Siakam passes to Nembhard. 2 points. That one goes. Nembhard's got 9.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota, trailing here by 8. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pacers have shown that they can be a threat in the East. Coach Rick Carlisle said, "There's nothing wrong with high expectations. What you don't want is a situation of apathy, where expectations are low and all you're ever doing is selling hope. That's not why I came here." Back to you, Kevin.
They're for real. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Now, here's Siakam. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Miller, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Obi Toppin. And one of the many challenges for a small market team like the Pacers, Greg, going up against that luxury tax.
And they've avoided carrying a payroll that would incur the tax, but right when they said they were planning to do just that, the Bucks stunned everyone with the maneuver to secure Pacers center Miles Turner and perhaps let him off the hook.
That free throw good from Miller. And you look at this Timberwolves roster, Doris, quite a spread as far as the ages of their top players.
Oh, Kevin, you've got a couple of guys who are absolutely on the back nine and really walking up the fairway of number 18. And then you've got Mr. McDaniels and Anthony Edwards, 2 guys in their early 20s. But this is the fascinating part. There's a runway left, and what do they do with it?
So Anthony Edwards, the Timberwolves franchise player. GA, how good do you think he can be?
Well, some were ready to anoint him the new face of the league, but if they're to win the franchise's first title, there's another level he's got to reach.
Toppin can't get it to go.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, there's a certain edge that Julius Randle plays with that allows him to draw contact.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
That free throw good from Randle.
It seems to me Julius Randle improves every season, and the more responsibility he's given, it seems the better he performs.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Clark's checked in. Jarris Walker, he's checked in for the Pacers. Both free throws good from Randle.
So critical that your big men be able to shoot free throws at a high rate.
Dennis passes to Shepard. To the inside. It's stolen by Randle. Here's the break. Here's Shannon. For the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
Huff. No one near Shepard as he lets it go. Buries it from 3-point range. And the Pacers lead by 7. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Randle outside. Pass to Reed. Conley scanning the floor. Randle down low. Toppin covering.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Indiana heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. And it's Conley and it's Clark in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Huff passes to Shepherd. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Fires the 3. Minnesota with the rebound. And when this game is done with, they'll be off to Los Angeles, taking on the Lakers. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip.
Wow, Julius Randle with a little flavor on the finish.
Here's Dennis following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Toppin inside. Randle on him. Toppin can't get it to go. To the middle, here's Reed, and Reed throws it down.
Man, Naz Reed not only gets off his feet, does it in a hurry and with some strength.
Dennis passes to Shepherd. Lets it go with the 3. Indiana again missing. Look at Minnesota. They took the win in their last game against the Trailblazers in Portland. Randle finds Reed, and Reed throws it down.
Well, this is the all-around game of Julius Randle, right? We think he can score at Portland, but how about that pass?
Here's Dennis, over by Conley. Here he goes. Huff passes to Shepherd. Now Toppin. From downtown, Conley grabs the miss. And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. No good from Clark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Toppin sets a screen for Shepherd. Inside. And Toppin throws it down.
Obi Toppin is a showman. Put him near the cup and watch what happens.
Down low. Here's Conley. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting. Looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defender.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Dillingham's checked in. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. To the left wing. Pass to Nesmith. Six on the shot clock. Outside Mathurin. Over Dillingham. Indiana again missing. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Yeah, Julius Randle has a good feel on the offensive end. On time and on target with the pass.
Inside. And finished off by Siakam.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage. And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Minnesota.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Pass to Shepard. His three-pointer's off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
This guy always amongst the league leaders in dunks. Gobert is a force around the cup.
You know, DB, recently we've seen Anthony Edwards reach new heights as a three-point shooter.
Anthony Edwards has now embraced the complete analytics of the game. He is a high-volume three-point shooter, and he's still a terror en route to the cup.
Minnesota leading by 3. Here's Randall. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. Randall's got 15.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Mathurin. He's got 9. Over in the corner, Shepard. Pass to Neesmith. Mathurin against Edwards. Indiana again missing. Here's Minnesota. They're on a 16-4 run right now. From deep. Look at Edwards slotting home the 3.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
And so it's Indiana with it. 8-point game. And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Daniels is checked in for the Timberwolves. Dillingham comes in for Michael Conley. Isaiah Jackson, he's checked in for Indiana. Shepard, the pass to Jackson. Siakam against Randall. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Indiana shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
And the Timberwolves with possession. They're on a 19-7 run. To the inside. It's tipped. It's stolen by Shepard. Mathurin against Edwards. Kicks it out to Siakam. Jackson a screen on Randall. To the middle. Jackson throws it down hard.
I'll tell you, Pascal Siakam has shown he is more than capable of passing the rock.
Pass to Edwards. Outside for Randall. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Some changes for Minnesota. Reed comes in for Rudy Gobert, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Dillingham. And a change for the Pacers. Nembhard's checked in. Pacers trail by 3. Siakam outside. Jackson setting the pick here for Siakam. Jackson passes to Siakam. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Siakam's got 8 points.
Well, high percentage shots are always at a premium. Pascal Siakam gets a great look there.
To the paint. No good again that time.
Nothing more important than contesting layups and dunks. A great job defensively.
Indiana moving it around. Mathurin against DiVincenzo. Lock at 6. Mathurin passes to Siakam. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Minnesota's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Inside. Good D by Siakam. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Pacers. Nesmith, the pass to Nembhard. They set the pick. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Randall's got his 6th rebound on the night. McDaniels on the wing. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
Pacers trail by 3. Nembhard, the pass to Nesmith. Here's Nembhard, defended by DiVincenzo. Siakam against Randall. Pass to Jackson. The shot, no good. Reed with the defensive effort. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Now DiVincenzo. Nembhard covering. Reed with a screen for McDaniel. Over Nesmith. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Siakam, high post. Pass to Nembhard. Now Nesmith. Here's Mathurin. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Timberwolves leading by 3. Randall down low. Defended by Mathurin. Randall with the bucket.
Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
And Indiana shooting well. They're at 45%. Siakam against Randall. Down low. Stolen by Reed. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, "People forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by." Guys, back to you.
Yep, a star on the rise. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Mathurin against Edwards. Back to Siakam. They set the pick. Clock at 4. To end the cold streak. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Here's Randall. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Dillingham's checked in for Minnesota.
Julius Randle, 21.
That free throw good from Randall.
Julius Randle has been a consistent producer in this league for a long time. This guy, an absolute matchup nightmare.
Here's Nembhard. He's coming off a 10-point game against San Antonio. Pass to Siakam. And a miss there on the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Dillingham. Randall down low. Siakam's there. Out to Edwards. Reed with a screen for Edwards. No good from outside. Pacers trail by 10. Here's Nesmith. And the layup's good off the glass.
Hard drive by Aaron Nesmith. You have to respect that aspect of what this guy brings.
Here's Dillingham. Nembhard covering. Now DiVincenzo. Still without a basket. It's Edwards on the wing. Neesmith covering. Edwards, that's good.
That's where patience pays off for Anthony Edwards. The clock is dwindling, but he's keeping his poise.
Edwards against Siakam. 12 seconds left to play here in the half. Off in time, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. For the Minnesota Timberwolves, his production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Good to see you, and welcome. A lopsided game through 2 quarters and a big deficit for the Indiana Pacers.
They haven't been close with some of these threes. Does the rim look like it's moving to them? I mean, seriously. It looks like it's multiple rims out there.
Aim for the middle one. At least that's what I've been told. Now let's take a moment and see what games still lie ahead. The Nuggets will face off against the Warriors out in San Francisco. Tip-off is 10 Eastern, 7 o'clock Pacific.
And this could be a fairly competitive one.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius Randle.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
And Randle has got the ball here for the Timberwolves. On the court for Indiana, Siakam and Jackson make up the inside pair. They're going with Mathurin and Neesmith on the wings. And it's Nembhard in at the point guard. 3-pointer Randle. Pacers trail by 10. Pass to Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
Let's remember, Siakam is a tremendous athlete. Gets to the cup and nice finish.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Outside Edwards. McDaniels kicks to Randle. Good on the 3-point shot. Randle's got the lead up to 11 now for Minnesota.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Jackson. Siakam outside. Just 5 to shoot. Over Randle. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Timberwolves leading by 11. When it comes to underappreciated players, Doris, in the league, Pascal Siakam comes to mind.
You know, Kev, underrated is a word you have to be careful with because these guys are all NBA players. But Pascal Siakam is always available. He's a two-way force. He can score in many kinds of systems, and he is going to absorb an elite defensive assignment. This guy is so good.
Now, here's Neesmith. Following the miss by Julius Randle. Nembhard finds Mathurin. Great D that time from Edwards. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Over in the corner, McDaniels. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
I'll tell you, totally fluid mechanics by Jaden McDaniels. Ready in the catch-and-shoot situation, folks.
Mathurin against Edwards. and the Pacers can't get it to go.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Randall down low. Neesmith covering. Randall passes to McDaniels and finished off by McDaniels.
Well, making it look very easy. Right at the rim, McDaniels with the finish.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. In this break, let's show you the teams that led the league in assists last year. In third, the Pacers.
Yeah, they were a fantastic passing team last year. It's part of the culture they're building. So many of their easy shots came at the end of a great assist.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Nembhard, the pass to Mathurin. Six to shoot, to the middle. Will it go? Gobert with the block.
Almost inescapable, that 7'9" wingspan. Send it back, big Rudy Gobert.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Timberwolves leading by 15. And here's Edwards. 9 points in the game so far. McDaniels passes to Randall. Here's Gobert. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Gobert's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Listen, at just over 7 feet, we know Gobert's going to be terrific on the glass.
Nembhard, the pass to Neesmith. Nembhard, a screen on McDaniels. And Siakam has it in the corner. Into the lane. And Siakam throws it down.
How about the bounce of Pascal Siakam off the dribble drive?
McDaniels outside. Back to DiVincenzo. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Siakam against Randall. Over Siakam. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Siakam.
Boy, what a nice offensive move by Julius Randle. Lures the defender in to draw the contact. That is pretty.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both. Pacers trail by 17. Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. Jackson setting the pick here for Siakam. Gobert with the block.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And Edwards slams it in.
Oh my goodness, what a finish by Ant. No mercy on that one.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Outside Mathurin. Back to Jackson. And Nembhard has it in the corner. Just 4 to shoot. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Randall lays it up off the glass. And that's now 27 points for Julius Randall.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
All right, a chance to check out stats for DiVincenzo. Some last season stats for him. Averaged about 11 points a game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I'll tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
Jackson passes to Neesmith. Here's Nembhard. Spins. Jackson a screen on DiVincenzo. Here's Nembhard. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Now here's Jackson. 9 points in the game so far.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Stolen by Nembhard. Mathurin against DiVincenzo. Siakam outside. They need this one. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 23. It's Edwards on the wing. Neesmith covering. McDaniels gets a wide open look. Misses the 3. And Indiana shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Here's Neesmith. Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Jackson. It's Nembhard on the wing, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. We've had a couple of NBA Cups in the book already. What have you thought of it so far?
A little added excitement and interest early in the regular season, and I'm all for it. Between that and the play-in, I think the NBA's done a great job to kind of make every part of the calendar relevant.
Michael Conley, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. Stolen by Jackson. To the inside. Neesmith can't get it to go. Minnesota leading by 23. Right side, Conley. Pass to Randall. Outside, Edwards. Here's Gobert, and he can't bank that one in. It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
And this will be an important possession. It's really essential they put a stop to this run, and the best way to do it is by great execution.
Nembhard with it. McDaniels defending. Tapping a screen on Gobert. Down low. Count that one from Toppin. Toppin's got his second basket of the game.
Love the decision-making of Aaron Neesmith right there. You're working the pick-and-roll game. You've got to have on-time, on-target passes. He does just that.
Now here's Randall. He has 29. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Jackson against Randall. And Toppin throws it down.
An incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
Boy, that's a dunk we'll see for a while. Rudy Gobert, a little sauce on that one.
Outside Mathurin. Pass to Toppin. Now here's Neesmith. McDaniels defending. With a bounce, Minnesota takes possession. And Indiana making a change here. Puff's jacked in. Here's Conley. Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And that's strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
In the corner, it's Toppin. Pass to Neesmith. Mathurin with the ball. He's got 9. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Huff. Lets the 3 fly. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them.
Oh, that was something else.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
Edwards against Mathurin. There's the pick. 3-pointer. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Over in the corner, Edwards. Out to Conley. This one for 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Conley's got 5 now.
Well, Mike Conley has proven a consistent three-point shooter in his career. Get a hand up, folks.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
A nice shot by Huff.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Edwards. 15 points in the game.
Boy, that's his second 3. First of this half, though.
Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Pass to Toppin. Now here's Neesmith. Indiana moving it around. Mathurin against Edwards. Outside Mathurin. Over Edwards. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
You know, scoreless this quarter, and it's not helping them battle back.
Here's Reed. It's hauled in by Huff. The Pacers shooting a pretty wretched 28% in the third quarter. This offense needs to maybe try some different angles. Clark, he's checked in for Minnesota. Seven-second difference, shot and game clock. Outside Conley. Pass to Edwards. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Toppin's got 5 rebounds tonight. Ball stolen. To the middle. Here's Conley. And it's denied. That'll be Minnesota as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves retain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
With 1 on the clock, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Minnesota in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We've got more in store for you right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. Then it's Conley, and it's Shannon in at the shooting guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
My goodness, Toppin puts on a show. What a special dunker this guy is.
Now here's Conley. Randall outside. Lets it go from deep. Toppin pulls it in. Toppin's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Dennis. And just off the cuff, Doris, what do you think is the toughest part of the season?
I mean, for me, watching these players try to perform the final 2 to 3 weeks before All-Star game, there are so many things in play. Has it been an extraordinarily difficult season where you're just simply not winning? Are you trying to incorporate perhaps a player that came over from a new trade? And then also just the focus. Everybody's mind is, ooh, I've got a week vacation here. I can't wait.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Conley. And that one hits back iron.
Oh my goodness, those chippies, you come to regret those. That is a good look and you can't complete it.
Pass to Siakam. Now Shepherd. Here's Dennis. Over by Conley. Dennis misses.
This guy does not love to operate in the mid-range, and it showed right there.
To the right side. Fires for 3. Shot's good by Shannon.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Pass to Huff. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here.
Nothing going his way. Boy, it feels like he's forcing it and to no avail.
Clark with it, and it's Toppin picking him up.
Boy, easy pickings from that distance. More of that, please.
So it's the Pacers now. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Siakam. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now here's Conley. Left side, Reed. Conley's shot is off.
Let's say he has not been at his best, but they're winning, and that's all that matters.
Pass to Siakam. To the paint. And here is Toppin. Buries the long-range jumper. Toppin's got 5 points in the quarter.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
And the Timberwolves call time here. So, Doris, when it comes to punishing flopping, the acronym is STEM. And you can walk us through this. S-T-E-M.
That's right, Kevin. Secondary, theatrical, embellished movements. Players are always going to embellish contact because they want to make sure the official sees it. What the league doesn't want are the flailing pirouettes, the exaggeration or feigning of contact. Those actions will be penalized.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Edwards is checked in. Now Reed. Here's Shannon. Edwards inside. Launches a 3. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Rudy Gobert is checked in for Reed.
In for Minnesota, number 27, Rudy Gobert.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Left side, Edwards. 5 on the clock. Shot from 16. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Shepherd, and he banks in the layup.
What a heads-up play by Obi Toppin. Feeds the open man. Easy opportunity.
Now here's Conley. He's covered closely. Randall finds Edwards. Siakam against Randall. No good on that one. Good D by Siakam. And Siakam has got the ball here for Indiana. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Shepherd. Back to Siakam. Front past the arc. Minnesota with the rebound. And now Minnesota on the fast break. That's good from Randall. And the assist from Edwards. Edwards got 3 assists tonight. And here is Siakam. Pass to Shepherd. So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
And that one falls for Jackson. So both teams making some changes here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Minnesota's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Conley kicks to Reed. And it's off from 3-point range. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Reed against Nembhard. Stolen by Conley. Pass to Ingles. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 5 assists tonight.
Well, how good is Joe Ingles at pushing the pace in transition, understands the right route to take in space.
Now, here's Nesmith. On the wing, Jackson, guarded by Reed. Siakam looking around. Over Ingles. And the call will go against Benedict Mathurin. That is his first foul of the game. Minnesota making a switch here. Miller's checked in. The Timberwolves shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. And every team is trying to ward off or recover from injuries. So, Doris, how much separation is there with regards to team training staff?
Now, this is a great question, Kevin, and I think one of the things it highlights is how important every member of your staff is, from your head coach to the assistant coaches, down to the training staff. An 82-game season will challenge any medical staff. They are invaluable to your organization.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses.
Naz Reid is the perfect modern big man. He can stretch you to distance. He will rebound consistently, but he can also put it on the deck and catch you off guard if you let him.
Minnesota making a switch here. Juzang's checked in. Good on the second free throw. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
No, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Now here is Conley. TB1 complained about the review process. The longer the review, the more it disrupts the flow of the game.
That's exactly right, Kevin. You have the best athletes in the world executing at the highest level, and then all of a sudden it stops. And if the duration is too long, it takes the players out of rhythm. It drives the viewers at home crazy. This is something that us television people can go absolutely nuts about.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Shannon's checked in.
Aaron Nesmith had his feet ready, his hands were ready to catch the basketball, and as soon as it touches his fingertips, he lets it fly.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Shannon. The tray. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 6th assist on the night.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And stolen by Dillingham. He takes it in, and the layup falls. Dillingham's got his first basket of the night.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Nembhard, the pass to Mathurin. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, that athleticism of Mathurin is what makes him such a tough one to guard.
Free throw good, Mathurin. Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Dillingham with it. Pass to Reed. Out of bounds. Indiana takes possession. The Pacers have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Outside, Mathurin. Siakam outside. Six on the shot clock. From outside the arc, Reed with the rebound. Reed's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Dillingham. Timberwolves passing it around. Shoots from the block. And again, it's Minnesota.
Boy, Naz Reid able to concentrate and finish despite incredible defense.
Outside Jackson. LDB, something that never seems to go away during the season is chatter about trades.
And Kevin, what makes this so interesting is that very often fans of this league are as interested in trades, who's coming and going, as they are in the results of their team. It's a little intrigue that everybody wants a piece of. Boy, when you think about Benedict Mathurin, this guy is a talented, aggressive scorer. His ceiling very high. He's going to have to be a little more efficient.
Now here is Conley. Outside, Reed. Pass to Beringer. Doesn't go for him. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Indiana Pacers. Inside, here's Siakam. Reed with the rebound.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Conley's shot is off. For Indiana, they've gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Nembhard against Conley. Pass to Mathurin.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
It's good.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Now here is Conley. Outside, Reed. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing. On that possession, they were all over him on the perimeter. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Timberwolves.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Julius Randle.
He was their catalyst tonight, the straw that stirs the proverbial drink.
And here is Conley following the three-pointer by Siakam. Pass to Shannon. Reed kicks to Conley. Here's Shannon. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Down low. Here's Siakam. Oh, the dunk!
Assisted by Matthew.
And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. It's an 18-point game. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that about wraps it up. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us.